Okay, well today is Sunday, July the 28th, I believe, 2024. And I'm going to, it's been a while since I made a video. And as embarrassing as this one is going to be for me, I want to show you a few things. Now, it is in quite a bit of disarray. This past winter, I had some problems with my heater. I think I may have made a video about that. We didn't have much cold, but on the days that it did get cold that I wanted to depend on my heater, well, it didn't work. And I rushed and got some more heaters, and it just wasn't enough. And I lost pretty much everything I had. I mean, my white sapotes I've had for 3 or 4 years, as you know, peanut butter fruit tree, papaya trees with fruit on them, bananas, everything was down to just dirt. I mean, it just mushed up and died. So, just to be honest with you, I lost the want to for a while. And then I got caught up in work and leaving, getting up at 4:30 in the morning, leaving before daylight, and then coming home almost dark, and just, this old fat boy just too tired to do anything. I just lost the will for a while. Well, I just had eye surgery. Tomorrow will be a week. I've been off work. Going to be off work for several weeks with a detached retina. And so I decided to meander over here yesterday, after nearly a week of being home, trying to stay in out of the heat and the bright sunshine and everything, but I decided to go ahead and come over here. And I had went ahead and bought a heater like a month ago to replace this one here, to replace the one that went out. I've never plugged it in. I went on the guy's word that it was working, so we shall see. Still got it get hooked up to the propane, but in my condition, I cannot be lifting things heavy right now or really exerting myself too much, so we'll see. But there's one of the electrical ones I bought, 240. Didn't work. That one don't even work. It's got burnout stuff inside it. Anyways, that being said, it was all brown in here. It was all a mess, and it's still a mess. But I was pleasantly surprised. Really got a little emotional inside when I come out here and, just going to look at all the dead stuff. Noticed my banana trees. They were down in the dirt. The last time I was in here, they hadn't even showed a hint of anything growing. And look. And so, same thing with my other bananas back here in the back. If you remember in my previous videos, they were all the way up to the ceiling in here. All my papayas and stuff in here. Now, none of them have come back. I'll have to replant them probably. But my white sapote. Now, this thing is already taller than me, multi-trunked. It was dead by my estimations. I dug the bark, scratched the bark down at the dirt line. It was just dry. But evidently coming back from the roots. And so, man, I was pleasantly surprised. And there are some things that I thought I had lost that I still think are lost. Pretty much all my avocados. Mango. That stick there's my peanut butter fruit tree. I started cleaning out in here a couple months ago, and I just said heck with it and left everything a mess. So it's kind of embarrassing to admit, but it is what it is. And so I'm thinking about air layering. Instead of just cutting off these multi-trunks, I don't want this many trunks probably. I may keep it somewhat bushy. If you know anything about white sapote, give me some input. But I think I may take 1 or 2 of these and air layer them. And one of my guavas. Look at here. Oh, I was so happy to see that. I had, 4, I think? 4 guavas. They all died to the ground. I scratched the dirt, and it's come up from I scratched the bark down at the dirt line several months ago, dead. But evidently, coming back from the root. I love it. I love it. Now this shiso, now this stuff grows wild around here. Very powerful and pungent smelling plant. I've used it for some cooking, but not a whole lot. It's not really in my flavor line, but I do like having them around. They're beautiful purple plants. Volunteered in this pot. Now this was a white sapote, but look, I'm supposed to get this shiso out of here. This was a white sapote potted. It died back, but look, I mean, after all this time, so don't just throw stuff out. I mean, after all this time, and look, I got growth down there. It's coming back. Man. Now this white sapote hasn't showed anything at all, but why chop it down right now? Ain't nothing else growing there. Why not let it stay? So a white datura is crowding in from outside. But anyways, another thing is I had several cherimoya seedlings, and thought they were all gone. And look, that right there is cherimoya, and it's coming. I don't know if you can see that coming from the roots. Man, oh man, was I happy to see that. Now it was all growed up, just like these raised bed gardens around here. I lost the will to mess with them, and that's what it looked like in here. So I started yesterday. Like he said, I can't do much, but started pulling some weeds. I've got a renewed hope. I mean, you know, don't take much sometimes to get you down, and don't take much to get you back up again. So we've got to get in here and clean up. Now look at here, the pineapples. I mean, I hadn't watered in here or nothing. This thing's under roof, so it hasn't been getting any rain, and yet I guess it's, with these being in the ground, they're probably pulling from outside the greenhouse, moisture in the ground. We have gotten quite a bit of rain this year. So these are all mame sapote, that community pot there, and all these pots, they're gone. Pomegranate's gone. So I had several things. I'm not going to go over everything. It looked like all the dragon fruit cuttings I threw down last year that I had too many of and didn't want them. See a lot of dead, but look at these. So I have some to put back and replace. Anyways, I mean, all this here was just dead stuff I threw out. Empty pots. So I'm still disappointed in some of it, but you know, when you start seeing things come back around that you thought you had lost, you know, it's better to have something than nothing. And excuse all my grown up, but my turmeric and stuff out here is growing. My spiral ginger's growing. There was nothing in them pots a couple months ago when I stuck them out here and ignored them. Brugmansias. So there's another Brugmansia over here on the other side of this Mexican petunia. That's growing, they grow wild everywhere around here, my yard. But there's a Brugmansia, you see the dead on it, but there's a green coming out. So anyways, just wanted to give y'all a little update on, it's ugly, but there's a, you know, what they say, a silver lining to the cloud, a little ray of sunshine. The ugly as it looks right now, I guess maybe I'll have the go-ye to get in here and do a little bit. This has been a long video, I apologize, but I did want to get in here and show off a little bit. And so there you go. It always like this. There's my ray of sunshine. God bless.